Here's the disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Cryptocurrencies are risky. Do your due diligence and invest at your own risk. You can lose money. What's up, everyone? My name is J Tragic Jeffrey. Welcome to Crypto Plunder, where there will be no champagne sipping, crypto pumping. I can only give you the real in the crypto world. Today is December 13th, 2017. What's going on, everyone? I have been extremely, well, you hear it every video that I talk about. I'm extremely busy. I wanted to make sure I got a video out this week since I didn't do one last week, so that I could talk about exactly what's been going on. In fact, I'll just jump into that first, even though I had wanted to jump into a few things first, the news and all that other stuff. I'll just talk about this first. So here, I started making a change in thinking of what I wanted to do in cryptocurrencies. I didn't want to invest in cryptocurrencies anymore. I wanted to earn it. So 17 days ago on Steemit, I talked about my change of heart towards crypto, in which I was changing what I was feeling and thinking about. Instead of wanting to buy crypto, I wanted to earn it. And the first platform that I could see that being a viable business strategy was here on Steemit. So I wrote an article. It was after I had spent hours up. I took an entire evening and I didn't go to bed, and I just drafted out a strategy for becoming a publisher, like how I would build a publishing company. And within Toxic Hustle, now Toxic Hustle will not only be a media company as far as video and audio, but would be another form of media, or medium of media, is the written word. So I would then go ahead and write articles, and those articles would be what would help begin the basis of the company's earnings, right? So when you're looking at a cryptocurrency and you're trading cryptocurrencies, like when you're looking at this chart and you're seeing all these cryptocurrencies, I'm not gonna even say what you, because I don't know what you're thinking. I know I was thinking of all of these things as something I could buy, and I'm waiting for that thing to go up. And then I'd see a day like this, and I would bug out. And I would be like, did I make the right decision? And I've had some, if you look at my assets and you look at the bag, the current bags, like this list is longer. Like I have more that I haven't listed here because they were things that I had bought without the bot. Like these are all the things the bot bought that I was holding bags in. You can see how long I've been holding these bags now. For some of these, 90 days, 122 days that I've held this, 102 days. So whatever I was doing, how I was picking stuff, and there's always going to be a new coin, a new coin, a new coin. And I'm kind of coin deaf now. I don't want another coin if it's not doing anything. Like, can I use it for my business? This currently is one that I can use for my business, and that's where we're proving that point with Toxic Hustle becoming a publishing company on the Steemit platform. And that is the reason why the videos have slowed down, because we're starting this publishing company first, to then now, like I'm talking about, the article, I'm talking about my change of heart. Can feed our videos where we can talk about something, and then slow down for a second and have you read a real thought from somebody who's going through this crypto journey with you, not just somebody having a crypto journey without you. So that's one of the things we're going to be what this is going to be considered as our first keywords is going to be a journey through crypto. And of course we'll have cryptocurrency, but a journey through crypto is going to be the actual main title for this, because this is going to be potentially something that is going to be a long-term project, which will lead to other projects later down the line. So On the Steemit, please come over here, and we have some followers already. Please go ahead and follow us on Steemit. If you're the link will be in the description. If you don't have a Steemit account, I suggest you get one, especially if you're interested in writing, or if you have tutorials you want to do or lesson plans you want to do. I believe that this is a great platform for you to earn income doing something. So like, again, when you look at this price, right, when you go to the Steemit platform, sorry, let's go to CoinMarketCap, and Steemit is, I think it is in the 60s, or it might not be. It might be earlier than that. There it is, 35. So when you see it, it's at 174. If you're earning cryptocurrency anyway, what does it matter? What, like, you're already making basically over $1. So if you have, so that means $1 in Steem, or one Steem is $1. So if you're thinking of yourself like a business, I'm thinking of myself as a business who has all these different countries that he can earn revenue with. Like, all of these are countries or businesses that I can earn revenue with. What is their business model that I can earn, and what's the conversion rate to my US, to the BTC, to the US dollar? And then I just convert my BTC when I need to convert whatever this is into whatever this is at the time, and earn whatever it is back to my account, right? So start working on a business formula for yourself, because if you're looking at energy consumption, we're starting to flatten out. Like, we're starting to get these plateaus like this, and then it raises up, and then it slows down, then it raises up, and then it plateaus. So you were like, this for a long time was just, there was no slowing down whatsoever, and now we're starting to see these plateaus start to happen with the energy consumption. So we're now starting to see a slower integration point happening in Bitcoin. Doesn't mean it's a slowdown, doesn't mean that people are exiting Bitcoin. It just means that now this is how much processing power we have currently running. So we're going to need to, see if we're going to continue our growth patterns. If we are, then great. That just means the price of Bitcoin keeps going through its run. But they have the most amount of processing power. Our seasons of Bitcoin, if we're looking at our seasons of Bitcoin, we talked about the dip. We talked about this dip before it happened. We talked about this dip before it happened, if you go back into our older videos. And then you see this run up. We talked about this run up was going to happen. And now we're starting to see tops. So potentially we might be seeing our slowing down, because we're expecting a January dip. We've had a systematic January dip. First one, the second one, the third one. So we're waiting on a January dip to happen. So we're seeing, we're starting to see maybe a little slowdown. Do I see any overlaps? I do have an overlap in the Willy. So we could see some weakness happening. We had a signal of weakness here when we crossed, and then it went up. Then we had we crossed over here again, and we had a signal of weakness, and it dropped down there. Like, if you look here, it crossed, there's the drop down there. We look here, it crossed, there's the drop down there. We look here, we had this big drop, there was the cross when the drop happened. And here's all this weakness that's here, this red. So whenever we've had these drops, we've had correlation for weakness. We see a little of it happening now. Over here, we've crossed. So we could be seeing, we'll see whether or not we'll keep going up, or if we crossed into now, maybe next week having some weakness. We'll see. I don't know. This is all speculation. But yeah, when you're looking at things like this, when you're looking at Bitcoin, if you're earning it, guys, it doesn't matter what the price of Bitcoin is, because you're earning it anyway. Your goal should just be to earn it. So we're currently using Steemit to begin growing our product, a text-based product or publishing company product, and that will lead to the videos that we're doing. you'll see an uptick in video production in January. Of course, it's the holidays. We're going to want to take a little bit of some family time and plus get this publishing thing going. So we may do one a week, um, or it may be one every other week, up until at least the January run. And then January, we're back on. January, we're back on full production on our videos. We should have a lot more text stuff, a lot more articles that we've published. One of the articles we're working on is to talk about a transition from being a cryptocurrency investor to a cryptocurrency earner, basically becoming a blockchain CEO. That's one of the things I'm going to be working on. Is a journey through crypto is really me talking about the change and transition of going from investing in crypto to looking at cryptocurrencies and the blockchain as a utility, earning with my business working on the platform, and then now if it appreciates in value, great. I get some money out of it for being a person that's been utilizing it to its biggest capacity, right? So start earning, start looking at how you can earn. I would suggest Steemit to begin your earning process because it works. You can convert it to Bitcoin. You can then convert your Bitcoin to US dollars through Coinbase, right? So all those links will be in the description below, the Coinbase link, so that you can get your money out. So let's talk about the news about that anyway. IOTA, like as we talked about just now, I'm looking at businesses. So is my business going to be running on IOTA? Can my business run on IOTA? I've been looking at IOTA. I've invested in IOTA. I don't give an iota of IOTA right now. For me, Steemit seems to be shaping up more into a platform that I can utilize over the long term. Currently, it's where the base of our publishing company is being built on, and in the future, Steemit will, because they have some smart tokens that they're working on, smart token technology that they're going to be doing. I want to see how they implement that token product that they launch, and when it launches, that has an opportunity for us to potentially create our own economy for our publishing company. So that is a big deal for us, and that's why we're on Steemit. Not like again, I'm not pumping coins. I'm talking about a business strategy, which is utilizing the technology as a utility, not trying to invest in the company. I'm not telling you to buy Steem. I'm telling you to earn Steem. Big difference. FTC, the CFTC chairman, cryptocurrencies are unlike any commodity we've ever seen. Yes, because as you're seeing, I'm using it as a business utility. How can it be a commodity if it's a business utility? See, that's why it's confusing to them, because they can't put heads or tails on this, because it keeps shifting what it can potentially do. Imagine how the big guys felt, those same people felt back in 2000, or not really 1995, when the internet was really starting to scale itself out and grow into the, and be more commercialized. Imagine how they felt when they looked and they were like, every single one of their businesses got affected by it. Right? They saw it coming. They didn't understand what was coming. They called it all the same things they're calling all type of Bitcoin and blockchain technologies, fraud, scams. The technology is good, but we're not going to use Bitcoin. Bitcoin can go, but the blockchain can stay. No, the Bitcoin can't go, because the only reason it works is the fact that anybody can be a part of the network, earning to make sure the network's secure. That is decentralization. They are scared of that because it means that their business model is broken now. What do you mean anybody can make money with me or make money on me? No, that doesn't work for me. Yes, it can work for you if you change your business model. That's exactly what we are doing. That's the reason why the slowdown in the videos, because we're changing our business model to take on this new effect of Bitcoin as the engine for the business to run on. Or excuse me, blockchain as the engine for your business to run on. So Steemit has an engine that we're using to be able to put our business on top of it and earn for our business without having to make too many adjustments. The only adjustment we made was, hey, we're going to start writing more. Okay. And that writing is going to be used what we use to be able to do our videos. Okay, that changes how we do our business, but we're now making blockchain a part of our business, and that's why we want you to start thinking of it the same way. How is that blockchain company able to help you grow your business? If it's not doing that, then it's just a pipe dream, or it's a white paper and it's still a pipe dream. And until they have something that is feasible for you to earn some revenue right now, then why are you wasting your time with it? I sponsor content, don't care. This one is kind of interesting. This former PayPal and Facebook executive David Marcus joins the Coinbase board. Guys, this right here, this news right here changes everything. You see this? Facebook. You see this? PayPal. Former PayPal, Facebook executive is joining the Coinbase board. So Coinbase, I tell people when they ask me what Coinbase is, I tell them, do you know what PayPal is? Yeah, I can get paid in PayPal and it can go to my bank account. I said, okay, Coinbase is the PayPal of the blockchain. Coinbase is Coinbase is to the blockchain as PayPal is to the internet. PayPal was the payment processor for the internet, and Coinbase is the payment processor for the blockchain, the leading one. So if I want to buy Bitcoin, I go to Coinbase, hook in my bank account information, and I can buy my coins that way. All right, I have a link in the description below if you want to sign up for Coinbase so that you can get started if you haven't started already. So you get your Coinbase account, you're now able to deposit, and now you're able to make your, if your Bitcoin goes up, then great, you made some money. Now with PayPal, PayPal can of course hook into a website, and you can hook into the APIs through PayPal and be able to transact with PayPal from your website and take payments. You don't think that this connection right here could have Coinbase being the lead way that PayPal does its transactions to get its stuff? You don't think that this guy is going to try to make sure that Coinbase is very intriguing to PayPal? And what would make Coinbase really intriguing to PayPal is APIs that allow PayPal to interhook into Coinbase without the customer seeing a damn thing. And you know what? If they want to keep up as a business, they better make that move, because Square already has Bitcoin connection. PayPal better jump on it, and this guy might be the liaison that can help make that happen. And then, of course, Facebook. Facebook's been needing a payment processor, and if people could send people money through Facebook with Bitcoin and then now go to Coinbase and cash out, you now have a whole new network that potentially could become a whole new business, right? So this is big. All right. Bitcoin feeding frenzy sees people put their house on it. People are using their mortgage to buy Bitcoin. 2018, I want all of you who listen to me to have a new mantra. We do not buy Bitcoin, we earn Bitcoin. We do not buy Bitcoin, we earn Bitcoin. And just in case you forget, we do not buy Bitcoin, we earn Bitcoin. Say that to yourself every single day. I don't buy Bitcoin, I earn it. Say it to yourself. I started saying that right here. Excuse me. I started saying that right here. I don't know if I should be buying Bitcoin anymore. I don't think I should be trading Bitcoin anymore. I think I want to earn it. I stopped right here. And that's the same thing that you should be doing, earning it. Don't buy it. This way, price fluctuations, it goes up, it goes down. And if that platform can help you earn, then should you be investing in that platform? I would rather earn, and as I'm earning, go ahead and double down, triple down, quadruple down, or maybe buying some more as if it's really low. And I think, hey, I might purchase some, but if I'm already earning and then I can see a need to, I can earn more, I can pay for more, then yeah, I'm gonna use the platform to do it. But you're going to need that to happen. You're going to need people to start believing that they need to earn their currency, not buy it. And that'll come in time. Blockchain radically changes the state individual relationship, says UK think tank. Yes, you recommends use blockchain ID management system to shift identity ownership from the government to individual citizens. They want you to own your own identity, which makes sense. They want to be able to pay, the government should pay you to get access to you. They shouldn't just have access to you, because that gets rid of one of their problems, and that is they're not secure. Somebody can come in. We have all this data. Somebody sifts through all of it, and now we're held accountable. There's going to be more lawsuits. There's going to be more problems. We're tired of losing money that way. Give it back to the people, and we'll ask them for it, and we'll pay them whenever we need it. What do you need? I want your information from this. Okay, how much you charge? How much you willing to give it to me for? You can get it for this. Okay, we'll buy it. What are you planning to do with my information? That is big, and that's what blockchain technology does. But you see how I just said, well, how much how much you paying for it? That's where the blockchain works. That's why you can't separate Bitcoin from the blockchain, because Bitcoin is you sending me my money, and the blockchain is you being able to receive information that I've given permission for you to receive via me being paid. So you can pay me directly, or the person, whatever agency wants the information, can now come pay me directly. And they'll pay to buy it, but they're buying it so that they can store it in their systems. They're buying, or maybe they license it. In the future, maybe the government licenses your information, and you can give them access for the license of your digital information. That's how the government can pay for its citizens. Because we're going to have to get to a point where there's some type of living cost that goes to people so they can survive. How much do you do on the system? How beneficial are you to the system will determine how much you get paid. It's coming, guys. It's coming. What you contribute will be what you earn. So start thinking about how you earn so that you can start getting paid. Bitcoin price will hit 1 million, says Social Capital founder. I don't care if it goes to 1 million. I don't buy Bitcoin. I earn it. And yeah, if it gets there, awesome. That means some of the Bitcoin I earned from a while ago will earn more. Great. That's why I earn Bitcoin, so I can keep it there and then not really touch a lot of my Bitcoin. Like, as it goes up in value, I can use just a little bit less of my Bitcoin to pay for bills, to pay for external freelance labor, and of course, pay your taxes, right? Investors not leaving gold for Bitcoin, says Goldman Sachs. I wouldn't care if they were. Let's see. IOTA clarifies, don't care. Bancor releases 6-month update, seeing uptick. I'm kind of interested in Bancor. I'll take a little bit of a look at them and see if there's any ways for my business to work with their business, or is there going to be a rapid jump on businesses utilizing them, and then that will increase. So maybe I can't build my business on there, but if I see other businesses can, then maybe I'll invest in that because I can see they're getting a lot of businesses on board. I'm looking for Microsoft's, guy. Looking for Microsoft's. I'm looking for Adobe's. I'm looking for utilities that businesses will be using. AI companies that have business analytics for businesses, APIs that can hook into a website that gives you access to machine learning on your web page. Things like that are what I'm looking for. Functional utilities in the cryptocurrency space. That's what you're going to get out of me from here on out. Because I can't be like the rest of the YouTubers that are just talking about blockchain and bitcoins as if they're things that are traded and bought and sold on a whim. And these guys are not talking about how they're fundamentally and practically using the technology to make more of the currency that they're touting so much about. If you're hearing a person talk about you should buy, you should buy, you should buy, okay, how do I earn with it instead of just buy? And if I can't earn within the situation, can other businesses earn in there? Okay, how I can now earn because other businesses are earning. Maybe I can sell it to other businesses, because there's something I learned a long time ago when I started investing, and it was said on Kramer's CNBC, and he had said, unless you can, and I'm paraphrasing horribly, but he was like, unless you can actually help the company earn money, you cannot guarantee that the price of the shares of that company will go up. I'll say that again. Unless you can help a company earn revenue, which is what everybody who's investing in the coin is hoping that they get their earnings keep going up when you're investing in regular stocks, right? You're hoping the company keeps making money, and unless they find new ways to make money to keep earning, that's the only way that the price is going to go up. And unless I can help them make that happen, unless I physically can go out here and get more subscribers myself or get more business for them, I cannot guarantee that the price of the stuff that I'm holding will go up in value. Now, for the first time in history, in human history, we have a vehicle of trade that is open to everybody on the planet for little of nothing but time. If I want Bitcoin, I don't have to use my own capital. I can actually earn it by using my time to earn the Bitcoin and charge my client in Bitcoin. So if the price goes up, yay, I just earned more Bitcoin. Let's say if I told my client, hey, it's $150 for this. Okay, and then Bitcoin goes up and I look in their account and now I have $300 for the 150 I just asked. Can you do that with a regular dollar? No. But that's how you change that's how you change the conversation in your own mind. You're not buying Bitcoin, you're earning Bitcoin. So how do you earn your Bitcoin? Be careful of which applications you're using for your wallets. This is proof. If people have not learned this yet, you're going to learn. You're going to learn today. There's so many people who've been hacked, and they would not have been hacked for large sums of capital if they had kept it on a private wallet, on a hardware wallet outside of the system. If you keep your wallet online because you put it on some exchange and you left it on the exchange, it means it's online. You've basically left it physically online. And it can be transferred right on out. So you got to understand, you have a live bank account. It's not like your regular bank account. Like when you go to your bank account, yeah, they can transfer it, but you've got to go through a hell of a lot to transfer one fund to another fund. Not here. It's just, hey, here's these addresses I needed to go to, boom, gone. And you can't get it back. There's no call-in tech support to get your revenue back. Now, can that be built into the system maybe later on? Maybe. Will it be? Maybe not. We'll see. This is a new landscape, and some of these things may need to happen for it to grow more commercially. But you're on the ground floor for this. So be careful of what you're installing. Get yourself a hardware wallet. I'll have a link to the hardware wallet that my choice. If you decide to buy, it is it helps out the business because that is part of our earnings as a business. So, Bitcoin.com to launch Bitcoin Cash Visa debit card. This is harsh to Bitcoin right now. Because not only, because you got to look at the jabs. I like to look at things like a battle, like a fight, right? I look at things in a war-like mind state because I was raised by somebody in the military. I was in the Marines. I was in the military. So I kind of have more of an art of war thought process to how I work. So if you're Bitcoin, Bitcoin.org, and you're looking at this Bitcoin Cash Visa debit card, Bitcoin.com to launch a Bitcoin Cash Visa debit card. What you're saying is not only did you verbally say Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin, you also have the domain and you're going to do it with Bitcoin Cash. So you're basically saying Bitcoin Cash is Bitcoin. So if I'm the consortium of Bitcoin developers, I would be highly, highly, highly watching this right here. And I'd begin to distance myself. I begin to start fighting because easily they can change the landscape of Bitcoin Cash becoming the official Bitcoin. Not saying it happens today, not saying it happens tomorrow, but I watched Facebook destroy MySpace while I was on MySpace. And I watched it happen because MySpace did something stupid and took off zip codes, which was the way that an artist, because this is a music platform, it was the only way an artist could be able to communicate with the audience they were trying to target. So if I'm in my neighborhood, well, maybe I only want to market in my neighborhood to lock down my neighborhood to move to maybe another, maybe the neighborhood that's next to mine to try to spread my music out like a virus from the center of my world. And maybe I could do a show locally because they see that I have a big following, so they allow me to do a show. The minute MySpace took away that business model for an artist, Facebook came in and destroyed them because Facebook was still about location and it was different. It wasn't neighborhood location, it was global location. That anywhere on the globe with your email address, I can basically get you. And then I put a Facebook app, and now I can catch you for localized stuff. I can start localizing it. So they started with the world, they started with the schools. So they started as communities, broke it out to the world, and now are consolidated it back down to local targeting that you can target locally via the location on your app, the location on your device, and be able to now send you the information they want as an ad. So as an advertiser, I can target you. But you as an artist now need to use Facebook. You can't just do it yourself like on MySpace. See? So I watched a company destroy a company because they were similar, but one did something a little bit different. This debit card changes a lot, especially if it's going to be US based, because Bitcoin.com is US based. So this is a warning shot across the bow that they better, it's bigger than a warning shot. We tried to sink you, we just happened to miss. But the next shot could potentially hit you. It's important. So I would, if you're a Bitcoin enthusiast, I would watch Bitcoin Cash. You can have whatever feelings you want to have for it. I don't have any feelings one way or the other because I earn Bitcoin and I'll earn the number one coin. Whatever the number one coin, whatever Coinbase decides is going to be the number, whatever CoinMarketCap and Coinbase decides is the number one damn coin. That is the coin I will transact in, and it will be above the $1 that is the US price for. I don't care. And you shouldn't either. So, but just if you're a Bitcoin enthusiast, keep an eye. If you're a developer, keep an eye. Start helping some of these other companies get to this point faster. Start working together. If you want to keep Bitcoin as the number one coin, I would do that. Bitcoin altcoins combined reach market capitalization of $500 billion. We're going to go to a trillion and it doesn't matter. It's great. It's great news, but it doesn't matter. Starbucks Buenos Aires accused of cryptocurrency mining using customers. This is going to happen more and more. We've already talked about this. People are seeing that, hey, I can run my business. I need to earn from some of these things, and everything that I do should be earning. I shouldn't be losing any money. I should be earning. So you're going to see mining as a way, or even later down the line, I think staking. I think companies will install applications that will, if you want to use their Wi-Fi, that you'll be staking on their behalf. Your credits, you'll stake your credits, things of that nature. So I can see that happening where companies are going to have their own processing power to do things internally. This is a blockchain, and Bitcoin changes everything. A cryptocurrency and a blockchain join together, change your business. Start thinking about how. Because this is just as revolutionary as the internet. You may not understand that now, but this is just as revolutionary as the internet, regardless of what anybody thinks. Because me as a business, I'm building a business on the blockchain. We are building a business on the blockchain. You should be building a business on the blockchain. My friends are building businesses on the blockchain. Some strangers I just met are building a business on the blockchain. So you're going to have more and more happening. And the way that it works is that people have an earning potential from it. That's why masternode coins and all that stuff, that's why they were hot for a second and dropped. Because short of being a masternode, short of processing, what do you process? Just the transactions? Bitcoin's there for that. We don't need you for that. Bitcoin already processes transactions. Why do we really need you? What else do you do? Don't be a one-trick pony. Do something else. Draft tax legislation. Yep, I'm not surprised that they're going to do that. It needs to happen anyway. Businesses are going to be built on the blockchain, and they're going to have cryptocurrencies tied behind them or tokens tied behind them. So we need to figure out how to do our taxes. ICOs can be effective fundraising tools. Yes, they can. We're just going to find better ways to do it. And companies should be earning. You don't go to the stock market with ideas. That's why we had the big .com bust. Because people had ideas, they got funding for those ideas, and 9 out of 10 businesses failed. And guess what? If a company can't earn today, why are you investing today? If they don't have any software today, why are you investing? You wouldn't do that if you were going on the NASDAQ. You wouldn't buy into a company that wasn't earning. Why are you doing it here? So I buy companies that have the potential to earn, or give me the potential to earn on their platform. Seizes enough Bitcoin to pay off 1/5 of the national debt. Woo! Countries are going to be coming. Try to get their money. Pay your taxes. Bitcoin regulations inevitable. Economics professor. Of course it's inevitable, because this is not a currency. This is an economy of scale and size and proportion of an international level. So you have no choice. But the regulations are going to be, the chain is going to have to regulate itself because it's already cross borders. So you can't try to put the United States on top of something that's already cross borders. You don't know where the original code is written, so there's no laws in the United States that should be tied to it, really. Other than to the people. The people should pay their taxes. That's it. And this leads us to fair tax. Like Bitcoin and the blockchain can lead us to a fair tax policy. It couldn't before, but it can now. So 1,000, 1 million Bitcoins price doesn't matter. Its existence does. Thank you, somebody saying it. The price doesn't matter if you're earning it too. And how to analyze ICOs. Come on, guys. We don't invest in coins. We earn it. We don't go running after stuff. All right. So that was the news. If you want to see some of the news that we actually put in play, that we're following, part of the reason why we go through this news process with you and I explain some of the things I'm feeling is because they're also stuff that we're watching here. And these make our business decisions. When Thor gets released, when we're finally able to launch Thor, which is our artificial intelligence, is going to help us run our business. Part of that will be in cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, because the business Thor will be built on it. We talk about it briefly in the one of the blog posts we have. We'll be talking about it more in 2018 as we get closer to it. We will not be launching a coin in 2018. I can tell you that right now. We will not be launching a coin. We will be partnering with companies who have currencies that are at least 50 cents to the US dollar and seeing whether or not we can build businesses within them and tie them together. So the biggest thing is we're looking for API companies. So if you know of API companies that are getting into the space or you're working on one, we definitely like to see what you're working on. Of course, video. YouTube is ripe for disruption, so we're looking at video spaces. That's going to be the next launch. Will be the not the next launch, but the next opportunity for Toxic Hustle Media is to then start earning more on the media we're delivering. Right, so not Facebook, excuse me, YouTube is controlling the conversation with their technology and their video platform, which is Google's and YouTube are basically the people that are keeping all of the video content on the planet locked for hostage, and you only get paid whatever you get paid. We believe cryptocurrencies are going to change the conversation immensely in 2018. We believe that websites that have video proposition that hook themselves in to the peer-to-peer software technology and throw a cryptocurrency backbone behind it, and this way we can stream video at large scale. And yes, some people may have to pay to get a little bit more visibility to their stuff, but if you believe in your media company, you might have to invest a bit into it. Maybe pay a one-time gas tax. I don't know. But we feel like we're going to be looking at video next year. Which platform is going to be the platform that wins them all? YouTube is a clear winner. We'll still be doing that. But we're looking at other platforms to begin putting our content there as well. Processing power is flattening out, guys. We've had a huge run up. Before, if you'd seen the charts that we were showing you earlier in some of my earlier videos, it was just it was just straight and going forever. Now we're starting to see plateau, step, We're starting to see step ups now. So now we've had this immense run up in the energy consumption. So basically how much systems are coming online, and we're starting to see a slowdown, which is great. And we'll see it keep going up because as other devices get on board to mine it as staking, I mean, Bitcoin may get shifted out for other things, like things that have staking principles, so that the smaller devices can get on board and being validators of transactions. This way a lamp can validate a transaction for you. Your whole home could potentially be one big mining farm for you in the future. Your car somebody already took a Tesla and supposedly started setting it up for mining. You know how many people are going to start jumping on that? What if I could do staking while I drive? Or whenever I park? What if part of that electricity in my car is going towards staking, validating transactions? Like everything in my life is earning me currency. All of my things start earning for me. So now when I buy things to keep increasing my net worth and my network. Right? So Start looking at this as a not a slow down, but a maturing of one stage of our maturation, which is we're not going to just keep running and running and running up forever. We're going to start taking these little steps up, but we are not at the beginning. You're not even. We just started. We are not close yet, guys. All right. Not everybody knows what blockchain is. Not everybody knows what Bitcoin is. Our seasons of Bitcoin. We've been watching this. Like I said, we're in for a January dip. We've had our November one. We've had our September one that we talked about. So we're looking for. We said in a few videos ago. We said this was going to be a run up in December. We'll start seeing some weakness. Like I said, I believe we're in that crossover point right now, where it crosses over to the red. We've got a dip. Cross over to the red. We may be seeing the dip beginning to form. Right here, cross over to the red, we had a dip. Cross over to the red, we have a dip. Cross over to the red, we had a dip. Cross over to the red, we had a dip. Crossover, we were still in a dip, really. So the dip just kept going. And then we had a run up, crossover, we had a run up. Not always does the crossover to the red and the dip happen, but if it didn't happen, you can see that the crossover when it did finally do the systematic crossover to the red for the dip, it went tremendous, and it took a lot it took a huge dip, right? If we look at this and then zoom in a little bit more like that, and then see that dip? That's a larger dip. So that's why I say, guys, we are seeing Bitcoin begin its maturation. It's maturing. It's going to be a very long-term asset class because, again, I don't care. It's over $1. I'll earn it. It's a country unto itself. And this is how much to the US dollar it costs. Yes, I'm going to go get some. I'm going to earn this. I'll earn some Ethereum. I already have some. I already sold some, and I'm going to earn more. I'll earn more from maybe my Bitcoin, and I'll buy some Ethereum. Or I'll earn from maybe some Litecoin. Or maybe I'll earn from some Steem and buy Bitcoin, or buy Ethereum, or buy whatever I want to buy. Most likely, I'll buy Bitcoin with it because then I could then take that Bitcoin and buy whatever I wanted with that. See, that's what you've got to think about. And it's not me buying everything. If I can earn in the platform, I'll earn first. So I'm looking for platforms to earn first to round out the way that the business earns money. And then we'll look at what to invest once the earnings come in enough to just keep us not, we can keep the business running without worried about, paying bills. We can move on to the next stage, which is now become a value investor, because the business already has enough revenue to start looking at new technologies to say, hey, we want to buy 1,000 or 10,000 of this company because it's going to help our company. So invest in the companies that are helping you build a bigger business. All right. So with that being said, I know this video ran really long, and it's just because I have a lot going on, and I wanted to and I know I may not record again this week or even next week. So I wanted to give you the expectations I have for the rest of the year. I wanted to tell you that whatever dips you see, it doesn't matter. Don't be worried, and you don't have to be by yourself and learning. Come to the East Coast Discord room. Link will be in the description below. Come to the Discord room. If you're not, join the community. If you are, make sure you're helping people that are joining. People don't understand this space. And East Coast Crypto, we're building a community that it's not just about pumping coins. It's not about buying a bunch of other coins. It's not just about trading. It's about creating an economy to scale your portfolio, your personal portfolio. No, the portfolio is not owned by the big banks anymore. It's owned by you. That's the difference that Bitcoin brings to you, is that it's owned by you. So if you're earning it and you want to start learning what you can do, if you feel like you can trade better than other people, join the East Coast Crypto Discord room, subscribe to the webpage. Um, get into some of the trading classes we have, man. We have some great people who have been helping our traders become better traders, not even just better, become better investors, so that you can start looking at charts and being able to trade off charts. It helps me to look at a chart and be able to know when to get in and out of a trade, or when's the best time for me to do some work. Like, hey, you know what? I'm going to plan to do some work in January because there's a dip happening. I learned to look at charts. So, you know what? What did I do right here because I knew November there was a dip coming? I did a whole bunch of work. And then when the dip, I got a whole bunch of money right here. And then when this dip ran through, that money earned more. That's how you treat these dips. That's how you treat them. You treat them as earning potential, right? But I learned that being a trader myself and failing, and then learning from traders who are better than me. So get into the Discord room, the classes start up again in January. Take a class. Best investment I made for myself was signing up for the boiler room. Best investment, still is. I still use, you see, even to this day, I'm still using my chart. I don't chart as much anymore because I'm building a business. I don't have time to look at charts all day because I'm building a new industry business model for myself that I'm sharing with other people, and that's the publishing. And then becoming a media company will be the next thing. How do you become a decentralized or a distributed media company? Not an idea, not a white paper, but how are you earning as a media company in the blockchain? And then if you want to create a coin, you're creating a coin based off of a functional business model. But first, figure out what you are before you start looking for money. So come to the East Coast Crypto Discord room. Start learning everything that's available to you, and then you can start making a decision as to what you want to do. Do you want to trade? Fine, you trade. There's going to be ways for you to earn that way. Oh, you want to maybe you can see patterns. You become a the person that can identify patterns. Well, in the future, maybe we can set up something for the community for you to be able to do that. You want to talk about how you built your business on another platform currently, like I'm doing, then do that too. You want to create a media company, do that too. You can do whatever you want. It's what you're willing to do. So begin the process by joining the community and figuring out your place in crypto. All right? Subscribe to this channel. This channel, as you can see, is changing. I'm not just since I've tied my hands in saying I'm not going to pump a coin. It means I have to change. If I want to talk about coins, I had to change what I talked about and why I talked about them. So now I can say I'm interested in Steem, but why? I'm building a business on Steem. So you can build your own publishing business on Steem, because so long as you can write something and somebody can upvote it, you've earned. You're now a publisher. Publish right away. Put out videos, put them on there, and then write a synopsis to the video, write some background to the video. Start building your business, so subscribe to the channel, because if you want to see how we're growing as a business and what new things we're doing at Toxic Hustle in the crypto space, regardless of just looking at crypto, but also how we're shaping our business around the future of what the revolution is going to be, how we're building our businesses, and we're building an industry for ourselves on crypto. Using artificial intelligence. That's why when you go to the Flipboard and you come to our Toxic Hustle channel, Flipboard at Toxic Hustle, you see that we're, if you go to our magazines, you see we're interested in artificial intelligence, because as a company, that's what we're going to be using. We're interested in VR. We believe the blockchain will be the payment mechanism within the virtual reality space. Same as how Second Life had Linden Labs, which was the Linden for its digital currency of choice to be used inside Second Life. We feel that the blockchain, the cryptocurrencies, will be the currency of choice inside the virtual space. We feel that machine learning is going to use this for this space. And these two things are the future of our planet. And the blockchain is the future of the internet. It's the value driven internet, right? Distributed processing power. So if you're interested in being able to hear more about the things that we're doing, about what we think about in crypto, how we're changing our business, maybe it helps you change your business to be on the blockchain and be a part of the blockchain than just buying into coins, then subscribe. Click the subscribe, the like button. Click the subscribe button, not only for this channel but for the East Coast Crypto YouTube channel as well. He does giveaways. He's doing things different over there. And get on the YouTube channel and see what he's talking about. The giveaways that's going on. You can keep giving crypto too. All right? And for the love of everything good in the world, start making this your mantra. Bitcoin accepted here. You saw me doing it in my videos before, and I was talking about it as far as it was a way for me to potentially get donations, that you could donate to me in Bitcoin. Or you could, if you needed services in graphics or web design, you could do so in Bitcoin. If you wanted me to produce something for you or do mixing, you'd be able to do it in Bitcoin. None of that is freaking changed. That's exactly why I put it up for myself, but I'm now changing this big blue screen for you. What are you doing to earn your Bitcoin? What are you doing to make your business viable for the future revolution that is blockchain and cryptocurrencies? What are you doing? And stop watching these idiots who are just giving you a bunch of miscellaneous crap that doesn't help you and your earnings. They always push you to the next coin, pushing you to the next coin, pushing you to the next coin, rather than giving you one earning strategy that makes sense in any world, whether it be a virtual world, whether it be the real world, or whether it be the digital/blockchain world. It should make sense in all of them. If I had a publisher that could publish my material and they said, write whatever you want and we'll pay you accordingly, I'll do that, and there you go. It's Steemit. If I want to make beats and I want to sell my beats to people and I want to earn, and the currency of choice is the US dollar, I'm on BeatStars. If I want to make albums and I want it to be on iTunes and be on the Beats Music and be on Google Store and be on Spotify, the biggest one, Spotify, be on YouTube and be able to earn from my music being played on YouTube, I'm going to be on CD Baby. I just gave you utilities to use for earnings that go out there and earn money. If you want to sell t-shirts, go to Teespring. I'm not getting paid to tell you that. If you want to be able to buy Bitcoin to get yourself started, that's fine. Go to Coinbase. Click on the link in the description below. Sign up today. Get your account set up. Stop wasting time. And even if you're worried and saying, oh, but the price could go down, then buy a little and earn a lot. Because what does it matter if you're earning it? So please say this for yourself. Bitcoin accepted here. And find a way to earn your Bitcoin. And I'll try to help you as much as I can. As I'm researching new ways, I'm going to publish them. We're working at this together. This is not me by myself. This is all of us figuring out a new technology, just like how we had to figure out the internet. But this time, we'll be getting paid to do so. All right? So this is J Tragic Jeffrey. Thank you. I know the video was longer. Start work on your businesses. I'll be working on this end as the lead for the Toxic Hustle project. 2018, we're doing big things, and I thank you for walking this journey with us, not just watching us. Take care, everybody. I will talk to you before the year's out. Be safe. Peace.